Salutations, kindred souls. Something that just dropped in for me as I was listening to someone that I love to follow on YouTube. She was suggesting that it has become apparent in the Divine Feminine Collective that we are no longer available to respond to fear-based pressure, in a sense of when other people around you are trying to get you to move or make a choice or move some kind of way using the tactics of fear or pressure. We are no longer available for that. And that resonated so strongly with me because it happens in a twin flame dynamic. It happens in a work setting. It happens in family settings. And overall, I feel like that's a beautiful characteristic of a divine feminine to embody. And I see myself doing it. I wouldn't say I've mastered it yet, but it is a definite practice. And I can reflect back on the many times where I gave in or responded to pressure and the immense amount of discomfort that comes with it, and the disempowerment of self that a divine feminine feels when she's feeling like she's being forced to move out of pressure from other people, which then causes a fear or lack-based response in herself. And so something that I've noticed that is happening in my life as I practice it, I wouldn't say that it's a snap decision. I would say it's definitely something that takes some practice of when you literally give no response to a pressure-based move from somebody else. And I will be the first to tell you, when you do some practice, I don't love the phrase fake it till you make it, but it's absolutely one of those concepts where you kind of got to fake it till you make it, because there have been times when inside my body is freaking out, shaking in my little space boots of like, don't respond, don't say anything, don't freak, don't panic. Just do you. Just continue. Make a new choice. And so it's this coaching of self internally. One, to soothe your human carcass nervous system, because that's half the battle, in my very real sense of battling your nervous system to stop immediately responding to those pressure-based tactics, whether it's from your parent or a loved one or your boss, is difficult. It's not a one-time thing. It was a learned behavior that I did for the majority of my life, and so it's essentially a learned behavior to unlearn that and choose not just neutrality, but complete absence of response to when people think that they can move you like that. And then I would say what she said in her podcast or her video also was that true divine feminines respond to reverence and softness. So it doesn't matter if it's your boss, your mom, your sister, your best friend, your partner. If someone wants your attention, your energy, it's valuable. And therefore, if you want that from divine feminine, you must approach with softness and reverence if you want my attention. Because otherwise I will not devote attention or energy that puts me out of my power, that puts me out of a divine sovereign position or energy. And so that resonated so powerfully. I just wanted to reiterate that on my channel because somebody needs to hear that out there, that divine feminines are being called to create a lack of response to fear or pressure-based tactics from others in order to get you to move or make a decision, and to get someone to engage with you properly in a divine feminine energy. They would need to approach with respect, reverence, and softness, in which case you would obviously flourish as a feminine. You would enjoy giving them your attention. You would enjoy catering to their desires, or you would enjoy obliging their requests. You know what I mean? And so that's definitely something that we're being called to practice and embody at this time. And I just thought that was a beautiful way she said it, and so I wanted to reiterate it. So thanks for listening, and I hope that impacted you today.